Police say too many violent offenders are being released onto the streets with little to no supervision. And they say when officers in Bensalem were called to a suspected road rage case on August 2nd, those officers had no idea that the man that they were on the hunt for was suspected in pulling off an armed robbery just a few minutes before that 911 call came in.
This individual terrorized a clerk at a cell phone store and then terrorized two individuals just randomly driving on a Saturday evening in the summer, putting all of them in fear for their life.
John Mathis is no stranger to police. DA Jennifer Shorn says her office tried to keep him behind bars.
He was in fact awaiting prosecution for an aggravated assault while DUI. Not only that, he had 2 open state parole violation matters, and he additionally had 2 sentencing matters for felonies, one involving a burglary of a cell phone store.
Despite the DA's efforts, Mathis was released from jail and placed on electronic monitoring. But according to newly filed documents, Mathis stopped showing up for his court-ordered check-ins and disabled that monitoring device. Mathis had been charged days before the August incident for another road rage case on July 27th.
Just 5 days prior to this event, which as mentioned was completely unprovoked, we know that this same defendant has allegations that pertain to getting into a road rage incident with another driver, forcing that driver off the road after engaging in an aggressive maneuver, causing a collision, getting out of his vehicle, and then smashing through the windshield of that victim's car with a baseball bat.
Mathis was shot by Bensalem police on August 2nd. Police were called to a road rage case on Bristol Pike. A man and woman told police a guy on a motorcycle was threatening them, pointing a gun at them, and said that he would shoot them. Police say Mathis rammed the patrol car and took off with his gun, aiming it at police.
How would people feel when they stop at an intersection and a gun gets pointed at them and their wives' heads, right? That's the lens people have to look at when they're releasing people like this. How would they feel when an officer goes up to a car stop, has no idea he just committed an armed robbery in the community, just over the border? Officers don't know what they're facing each and every single day, and they're out there trying to protect everyone. But when they arrest some of these people and then they're back out within a week, 2 weeks, the same day, that makes no sense to me as a police officer.
Police say they are still investigating Mathis and want to know if people out there had any kind of contact with him on August 2nd or the days before. They also say they're investigating the circumstances behind that motorcycle. They say he was riding on August 2nd, saying that there was no registration, there were no keys, and it appeared as though the motorcycle had to be started with a screwdriver. So if you have any information about that case, you are asked to call Bensalem Police. Reporting live in Doylestown, Deanna Durante, NBC 10 News.